Juegos Rancheros is it's the beating heart of the community. You can have a lot of groups that make games independently in a community, and they can know about each other, and some of them may talk, but if there's not a formal ritual that you all attend, I feel like there will always be this clan-like separation where it's like those people make those type of games and these people make these type of games.
There was a lot of studios in Austin, and there wasn't a lot of cross-pollination, especially with big AAA games. Like, there's this kind of lockdown, like you shouldn't talk to people at other companies sort of mentality. And a lot of people were coming in and out of these studios, and a lot of them were, doing passion projects, stuff like that. And it's like you really need to have some kind of a community when you're trying to get a game done on your own. You need people to talk to and people to ask for help. And that was always kind of the idea, is that you come and you have a beer and you start a conversation with someone who knows something that you don't, and it might not even have anything to do with games.
In an industry that usually, historically, is all about secrets. Like, what game are you working on? I can't talk about it. I signed this contract and no one knows what anyone's working on. Everything's proprietary. But here it's like, that is the golden moment. Like, we want to share it with everybody, and we want our ideas to grow based on the feedback we get. And I never have felt like I was competing with anyone at Juegos Rancheros. You just feel like everyone's there to help each other out.
I just saw a demo for a game that someone walked up and said, hey, check out what I'm working on. And those kind of things are really exciting. And just the opportunity to say, here's what I'm thinking, here's what I'm working on, what do you think?
We get friendships. Like, a lot of these people here are amongst my best friends that I hang out with all the time, even when there isn't a video game thing going on. We make new connections with folks that we might want to work with in the future. We have people giving feedback on our games when they're in progress. We might just take out our phone and show them what's up with the new Spider game, and they can be like, oh, that's really neat, or like, have you guys thought of this? Lots of good, useful feedback and ideas.
This next game is called I Contemplated the Sun of Limbo, subtitled Thus I Met the Void. And I think all I need to do is really tell you that and show you the screenshot, and you know exactly what kind of game this is, and you're all totally correct. It is that thing, and it's totally worth just wandering around in for a bit.
One of my personal little favorites of Juegos is Fistful of Indies, and that's where Brandon Boyer goes through his top 10 list of indie games that came out last month, because when you work on games, you don't always get as much time to play them or hear about the newest things that came up. And Brandon also goes really deep and finds stuff that no one's found before. And so I often go home after Juegos and just download the top 10 games that he mentioned and try them all out as soon as I can.
It's such an exciting medium. It's a superset of every other form of art, but it's not really afforded the same sort of space for experimentation outside of market forces that other kinds of art are. And I mean, that's definitely our goal, is to try and help with that.
I mean, I think if you come here month to month, you see the experimental nature of every game that's on display. This event isn't about promoting the biggest AAA titles. It's about promoting those weird sort of, I don't know what this game is about kind of games.
People can bring a game that they're working on and show it to people in a safe space. Every once in a while somebody comes in the corner and they set up a laptop, and it's like they've been making this game for the last 6 months and they haven't shown it to anybody, and it's like they feel safe and good and they feel confident to show it to all their peers, and that is just like gold. If you're willing to sort of let go of this idea of I'm in games, you're in games, we're competing, and instead be like, I'm in games, you're in games, we just want to make this all the best we can, then that's what you need. That's all you need.